Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will be solving this challenge called No Idea. So let's go through the challenge. What is given here is there is an array of n integer. Total n integers are given to you. There are also two disjoint set. Disjoint means none of the elements are common to both. Each containing m integers. Both the sets are having m integers. And also we are given with an array of n integers. You like all the integers in set A and you don't like the integers in set B. Okay, I personally don't like integer in A and I like integers in B. Your initial happiness is 0 for I integer in the array. This array, for each element you have to see whether they belong to A or B. If it is belonging to A, you add to your happiness 1, and if it belongs to B, you add -1 to your happiness. Otherwise, your happiness does not change. So you have to output your final happiness at the end. Okay, simple program it is. So you have to check all the integers in the array whether they are belonging to set A or set B. If it belongs to set A, +1 to your initial happiness, which is initially 0. If it belongs to B, -1 to your happiness. Okay, since A and B are sets, they have no repeated elements. However, the array might contain duplicate elements. So this guys elements in array can have multiple elements, but in A and B, since they are set, there is no duplicate element. Since in set you don't have duplicate elements, we have seen that before. So n has to be between 1 and 10 to the power 5, m has to be between 1 and 10 to the power 5, and any integer in the input means any element of the array has to be between 1 and 10 to the power 9. Now input format is, first line will be given space separated n and m values. Then second line will have n integers, the elements of the array. Then third and fourth line will be the m integers of A and B. M means here you can see an example, and we have to output a single integer which is total happiness. So this is value of n3, value of m2. Then array elements are 1, 5, 3. Then in set A you have 3 and 1, in set B you have 5 and 7. So you can see 1 belongs to set A, so +1, then 5 belongs to set B, -1, and 3 belongs to set A, +1. So overall +1 -1 +1 gives you +1. So that is what the logic is. You gain +1 unit of happiness for element 3 and 1 in the set A. You lose 1 unit for 5 in set B. The element 7 is in set B, does not exist in the array, so it is not included in the calculation. So total happiness becomes 2 - 1 is equal to 1. So this is what we have to do. So it is nothing but simple example. So first I will define happiness variable. So happiness equal to 0. So since this initial happiness I have defined, then I'll take the value of n and m. First n and then m I am getting. So n comma m is equals map, because they are integer type, so I am mapping it. So map int comma input split, put bracket dot split bracket, right? So they will give the n and m values, and they will be in integer form. Then I have the value of array, so I'll take the same thing, Control C, I'll write variable array arr equals, I'll convert into list, and same thing, because inside this also all are integers, right? All are integers. Now I have the value of a, capital A I'll write, and I'll map again. Map is there, but they are in set form, so all are integer but they are in set. Okay, so set I have done. Similarly I'll do it for b, control b, and set I have to add. So this is what is. Now you can see you can print each value. You can see print n comma m, print arr, print a, then print b. So if I'll run it, what I will see here, you can see 32 is there, n and m, then 1 5 3 are the list values and set values 1 3 5 7. Okay, now I'll check each of the elements, these elements, whether they belong to this or not. Just a for loop will work, right? So I'll remove this guy. I'll write for loop I in arr. So each element I am looking for, if it belongs to I in a, I'll increase the value of happiness. Happiness is equal to happiness plus 1. Okay, and similar condition I'll write for minus 1. So in this case I'll use else if is in b, then happiness equal to happiness minus 1, right? So this will be the logic, and finally you can have print the value of happiness, print happiness. I hope it is not as difficult it looks like, because there are statement sets given to you. If I write, you can do the constraint part, and yeah, it is working. All the test cases are passed, right? So let's go to the next challenge.